Ladies and gentlemen, dear students and lovable viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today, I am honored to speak about a topic that touches every home, every street, every heart, and even every mind. It is the impact of modernization in our society. What is really the modernization? Modernization is basically updating the ideas, systems, or technology to match today's vibes and demands. Everything gets faster, everything gets smarter and more connected. It is because of the modernization. Modernization is all about embracing innovations to boost efficiency and to improve lives to connect with the current world. We have both the positive and negative impacts of modernization. First of all, we will discuss the positive impacts of modernization. If we think to the education system in the world, in our society, education is the real door to the future. We cannot deny it. Because without education, you cannot fulfill your dreams and desires. If you want a bright future, so you need a proper education, a well developed education. Education has been changing generation to generation, time to time. So, one of the most important impacts of modernization is an improvement in education system. Now you can see in a small village or town, a child can learn anything. A child can learn any subject, any skill through internet. A child can take online classes, he can watch videos, he can watch educational videos and many things more. It is because of what? Because of modernization. We have some devices like computers, smart boards, mobile phones. They help in the improvement of education. We can easily search anything, any type of subject, any type of book, any type of idea, any type of question in our home through social media, through internet, through mobile phones and computers. What is it? It is the real modernization. So now education is very much easy because of the modernization, because of these devices, because of these modern devices. They help us very much. And this is not finished yet. Yes, the magic is inside in these devices. Yes, the softwares inside in these devices. Artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, Google, Gemini, and many more. You have your mobile phone. Every student has their own mobile phone, laptop, computers. They have Gemini, they have Chat GPT, they have Google, and within a second, they can search anything, any type of book, any type of question within a minute, within a second. This is modernization. We have millions of books on social media. We have millions of research papers on internet. If you want to read, you want to speak, you want to write anything, you want to learn any kind of skill, so you have your mobile phone, you have your teacher, you have the online classes, you have the online videos, everything is there. So learn it. So now there is no discrimination. If a child who is living in a small village, in a small town, on another side there is another child who is living in a city, so he has many opportunities to go to school, university, college, any place. And on the other side, the child who is in the town, in a small town, and he is unable to go to college, university, so now he has electronic devices, social media, internet, and he can learn any type of skills over there. So these are the doors that modernization has opened for the youngsters. And apart from education, if we talk about the healthcare, the health department, in previous generation, a small and simple disease could take a life, but now it has changed. We have advanced medicines, advanced machines like MRI, X-ray machines, ventilators, CT scans, that we can easily identify and recognize any type of disease. And then the doctor recommend them different types of medicines, advanced medicines. Because of modernization, Now doctors save precious lives. Modernization also helps in economic growth, opportunities, and jobs. It gives us jobs and opportunities. New industries like information technology, marketing, freelancing, Amazon, and Shopify. These online businesses have grown rapidly. They create many job opportunities for youngsters. Today, a young person in our society can earn enough while sitting at home. It is because of what? Because of modernization. This was something unimaginable for the previous generations. And then, if we talk about the communication, it is something unbelievable. Communication in this modern era, it is completely unimaginable. The modernization has changed the world into global village. Now people can easily communicate in all around the world, in every corner of the world. If you are sitting in Pakistan, India, Asia, USA, Australia, Canada, everywhere, you can communicate just in a second. You have your mobile phone, you have the internet, you have WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, any type of social media platform. You just go there, you can send message everywhere. You can send message everywhere within a second. And not just a message, not just a voice. You can see and you can watch them. You can watch everything over there. And the news spread within some seconds all around the world. If something gonna happen in one corner of the world, it spreads within seconds. It is because of what? It is because of the modernization. So modernization in this sense, in this positive sense, has changed the whole world. It has brought the world into our hands, and it makes our life very easy, very precious. Now we will talk about the negative impacts of modernization. While we were discussing the positive impacts and advantages of the modernization, there is also, and these challenges are very much dangerous. You know, something about culture values, religious values, we have lost. Why? Because of modernization. If we are talking about the communication, the improvement, the education, the healthcare, so there is also some dark dots, and not just some, but a lot of dark dots. Loss of culture and religious values. It is one of the biggest concerns that modernization has given to us. You know, I talked about the mobile phones, the technological devices that every person, every child has their own mobile phone. In this modern era, we spend most of our time in social media and we search their different immoral things. We use TikTok, Instagram, just scrolling down, down, and down. We spend most of our time on social media. We are just starving for likes, views, sharing, and all these things, which is useless, which is just a waste of time. In the previous generation, when it was the time of dinner, lunch, or any kind of meal, and the family of members, they sat around the table together, and they start their meal together with a pray. They ended their meal with pray. These were the values. But now, if you see, so the Gen Z, the today's and the modern generation, they start their meal separately, or even with some friends in a coffee shop, in a restaurant. They start with the selfie, yes, selfie. Then they introduce their meal, they share it in a status, WhatsApp, Insta, and many more. And after that, they are just seeing and watching and scrolling the views and the likes that how many likes I have, yes, oh, how many shares I have, how many views I have, oh, I'm viral now. We are just thinking about it. We are just wasting our time in these things. How useless these are. How useless we are. These mobile phones, these computers, this social media, internet are not for these things. You just Set a camera and then you start recording the video slow motion. Not. You are just wasting your time. It is for something else. It is for skills. It is for your social growth. It is for your economic growth. It is for your mental growth. And you are using it for different things. Yes, I can't deny it that we can also use it for entertainment. We need entertainment. Sometimes our body cannot work. It needs entertainment. So you can watch some funny videos, movies, you can watch songs, but not like that you are spending most of your time on social media just in scrolling, just in all these things. It is just a waste of time. And apart from it, because of these modern devices, this modernization, what happened? A pressure built on the people. On what kind of people? Those people who stay on social media, those people who are on social media platforms, different platforms, who are content creators, who are TikTokers, who are vloggers. So a pressure has built on them. And what is that pressure? Every time you have to be ready, you have to be well dressed, well suited for your fans, just like in your videos. In the same way that you look in the video and your content and your, you can say, in your film and a video, you just want to show yourself all the time like that to your fans. So it is a extra burden, extra pressure on you, because you are a human being and you are living in a society and you have different other jobs. So you cannot stay same in the day, in the month, in the week, in the year. No, not at all. It is hard, it is difficult. So because of the social media, if you are social media and you are a content creator, so you will stay very much in that zone and that track. You cannot disperse from that track. If you change your track, so then you will lose your likes, you will lose your shares and your views and your fans also, because this is the Gen Z. If you change your track, so they will move to another track. So what happened? Your career is gone. So that's why don't be addicted to the social media and these devices. These are not just for entertainment and for these things. Use it for their own use that we have discussed earlier. And apart from it, because of modernization, now every person is materialistic. We believe in worldly affairs, material things, money, and all these things. You know, if you see different people in your society, nobody can easily talk to a person who is jobless, who has no money, who is not rich. Nobody even talks to him. Why? Reason? Because he is poor, he has no money. That is the reason. This is the materialistic approach that has brought by modernization. You know what we think about the modernization? If someone is well suited, three-piece suit, so we say he is modern, he is well educated, he is the person that the society needs. And if someone wears a shalwar kameez, a simple dress, we say, oh, this is poor guy, poor cheap guy. This is our sense. And it has changed because of the modernization. Because we have taken it to the another side. We have taken the modernization on that back and dark side. This is not modernization. Three-piece suit, well dressed, rich person having a big car, having a lot of money, having millions of followers on TikTok, Instagram. That is the person who is modern. And that is the person who is more social. No way. A person who is intelligent, a person who has more knowledge, a person who has sympathy, a person who helps others. That is the social person. So basically, I was talking about materialism, that how the modernization has changed our mind and it has changed to the materialistic approach. Because of this materialism, now the competition has been started in this world. in this society. And because of the competition, we have jealousy, we have greed. In the past, families which lived together easily, happily, and they could not complain. But now they're ashamed because they don't match the lifestyle, the things with the others. So that's why the people of this modern era, they live separately. Why? Because they don't match the lifestyle. It is one of the greatest concern and the negative impacts of modernization. It has completely broken down the bonds and the relationship between the relatives, the friends, the brothers, and the family members. Now, here the main question arises that what should we do? Because we have discussed both the positive impacts and both the negative impacts of modernization. So, what should we do? So, I prepare that modernization is not an enemy, but if you misuse it, so it is very much dangerous. It is the world greatest enemy ever. What should we do? You just use it properly and correctly, and don't forget your roots. Don't forget who you are. If you stay with your roots, if you know who you are, then the modernization is very much beneficial for you. But if you just forget that what you are, who you are, what is your status, what was your past, then it will change you completely. And not just change, it will destroy you. Physically, you will look very happy, very smart, but mentally, you will dead. So that's why I prefer that use it in a balanced way. Balance your life. Stay with your culture and religious values. Use it in a proper way. Use it for intellect, for business, for social growth, for economic growth, for communication, and for all these things. Don't use it to harm others. Don't use it to harm yourself. Make a balanced line. Then you will be happy. So this is one of the greatest issue that we are facing nowadays. I hope this video will be beneficial for you. Thank you so much for watching.